Flash from the 5 Heartbeats said it best. It's lonely at the top. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Thumbnails. We're covering the very finale, the last 2 episodes, which run together so well for a young man who is trying to just hold his country down. His sister, who is a wonderful expert in tech and all kinds of defense systems, and also a little group you might know as the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's right, Black Panther. And the reason I'm putting these 2 episodes together, 12 and 13, is because they fit together better than I think previous episodes did. And in this, of course, we have the crown. It's missing. They already crashed. And we see here that the council was always planning contingencies, because we get Xanda or whatever, homegirl come back, she's shape-shifting, and do you think that was an accident? Come on, Black Panther, you know that wasn't an accident. They was waiting for a chance like this just to get back on like any kind of foreign soil, so you didn't have the power that you would normally have, you know, so you wouldn't have the backing, you wouldn't have the protection, you wouldn't be able to do everything and maneuver exactly how you wanted to maneuver. So the Shadow Council is like super excited to be, you know, outside, even though they're kind of, you know, handcuffed and stuff. You got Madam Mask and you got Claw with their little handcuffs on, but you know they were glad to be outside of Wakanda because 1, you ain't got to deal with the Dora Milaje, and 2, you know you ain't going straight to jail. But when they break out and they seem to all start fighting and start, you know, kicking Cap's butt a little bit, kicking Black Panther's butt a little bit, everybody, you know, kind of gangs up. The next thing you know, our folks come through, the Avengers. And here's where we get a couple of things that I'm digging. We get to split up our battles. You know, you got like Thor going after, I can't think of his name now. Shark Tooth. We just gonna call him Shark Tooth for now. I know his name ain't Shark Tooth, but his name is gonna be Shark Tooth. We got Thor fighting over there. You got Killmonger kind of bouncing between people. He's fought Cap, now he's fighting Iron Man. So you got all of these people pairing off. You got Black Widow in the house. It's really coming to a head where it's like, wow, once again, we got an episode where we're like little pockets of fighting all over the place. And it's real fun to see because, of course, when in animated form, you can bring kind of like everybody to the party. But not only are they fighting an outside element, but they're fighting an internal element because they got Hawkeye, who's still not feeling Black Panther. He's still mad that, you know, this is, you know, you took Whitney away from us and it's all your fault that you messed this up when you came down to get that submarine. So he ain't too pleased with your boy Black Panther. And of course, since they've met up again since then, he's not too keen on Cap either. And seeing how we have not only who are supposed to be allies or friends, but also questioning Black Panther, that leaves him in a very weird situation, man. It leaves him in a very precarious spot because it's like, yo, you guys are on my side, but it's like you questioning my moves. Like, you know, like I don't question your moves. Like I'll let you do however you need to do, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Like Clint, like whatever you want to do, I'll let you do what you need to do. Why you gotta question me like that? Why am I the one you guys always looking at when it comes to stuff like this? But don't worry about that. We got real issues. Your boy Zemo, that's right. Keith Cooper, what's up? Big shout out to Blurtish. Called it the whole time. I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Keith was like, yo, Zemo, still evil, dude. He's still evil. No matter what his name is, he's still evil. Let me ask you this real quick. Do you think if Zemo would have taken his clothes off, like got a new outfit, do you think that would have changed his mind, his outlook on life, and he would have been like, you know, I ain't gonna be bad no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear regular clothes or a new suit. You know, not purple no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be normal man. I'm not gonna be Baron Zemo no more. I'm gonna be Kevin. I don't know what his real name is, but I'm gonna be somebody normal. You know, maybe that would have changed his outlook because yeah, he switched sides. He switched sides real fast. And you get the crown, and you know, of course, he's growing in power. He's able to stop like repulsor rays and all that. But what I like most importantly about this, before I'll go to the break, is the way the crown works. When it's outside of Wakanda, the crown is unstable and will drive the user mad and, you know, pretty much explode and destroy just about the whole world. But inside of Wakanda, it's all powerful. Now, my question to you before I hit the jump is, why do you think that is? For me, I think it falls in line with the whole idea of not being an invasion force. You know, Wakanda has always been known to like not be an invading force. We're kind of on our own. We don't mess with y'all, don't mess with us kind of thing. So I believe the crown reinforces this idea of whoever wears this is able to protect Wakanda from anything that comes to it. But the wearer can never wear this or use this to subjugate another, not property, another land, another people, another nation. And it kind of keeps itself in check that way. But maybe I'm tripping, but that's kind of how I see it. Now, of course, we got tons of other stuff to get to in just a moment, because at the end of this episode, we got a little problems. But of course, first, Kira Rand's gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. So let's get to the nitty of the gritty, of course, which is Captain America dying, seemingly dying. I mean, it seemed like he was vaporized, maybe he was transported, teleported, you know, disintegrated and be remoleculated later or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, comics convoluted. You know, they be doing magical stuff. But do you think that he's gone? And I want to know. I don't want to know your thoughts because the show ain't back yet. So let me know if you think he's gone. But when he's gone, Black Widow says she saw everything, but that Black Panther killed him. I don't think that's Black Widow. I think that's Xander. There's no way. Why would Black Widow lie on Black Panther like that? I don't see any reason for her to do that. Like, I mean, because if she says she saw everything, then she knows Black Panther did not kill him. It's gotta be an imposter. Maybe the real Black Widow is beat up and got shackles on or something somewhere, because I don't see why she would lie on him like that. Now, if it's not her, say if it's not her, and maybe from her vantage point, it did look like he did something to him, which I don't see what vantage point you could have that would make it look like, because they were so far apart. But why did the other Avengers believe her so easily and not Black Panther? I could see if they were like, all right, you says he did it, you say he didn't. Let's see if there's some video, or let's sit down and have some deliberations or mediation or deposition or something. And I know these are like other terms, you know, you can't depose a superhero. I mean, I guess you can, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, it just seemed like they immediately was like, oh, Black Panther did it. See, you wanna know why? You need more brothers on your team. That's what's wrong with you now. See, that's why you was disassembled, all right? Because you need more brothers on your team. But the thing I like here is that the tempers are high and the tempers flare. And we get what is a step-by-step breaking down of the Avengers from Shuri and Black Panther. And you get to see, as cool as the Avengers are, at every level, Black Panther and Shuri are enough. And I love that. I love how you see Black Panther kind of think his way out of here. You know, kind of like, okay, I planned something over here. Let's go over here and do that. Okay, I planned something over here. Let's go over here and do that. And we get this start with Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. They have their thing. You know what I'm saying? They're like, look, stop. We just want to talk. Well, Miss Marvel just want to talk. Captain Marvel wants to crack some skulls and breaks them down most easily. Then you move to Thor. Thor's a little bit harder, but you see that he has a kind of like hammer-built arm thingy that's going to shoot him in space. Another plot and plan that's perfect for that. Then Black Widow, another plot and plan for her. Then going to Iron Man and going to Avengers Tower and seeing that he even built like an extra elevator that people ain't know. Like the amount of plans this dude did, like yo man, all right, T'Challa, I gotta get cool. You're paranoid. I mean, come on. Now, all right? Just because your paranoia is validated does not mean that you're still not paranoid. But it works out. This dude got jets on jets on jets. He got jets in the water, jets in the warehouse, jets in the Avengers place, jets everywhere. All right, man, you got like a G5 over here and G7 or what, I don't know what the name of them jets is, but the bottom line is, not only is he going from jet to jet to jet, trying to get back to Wakanda before this crown blows up, he's also taking out Avenger after Avenger after Avenger. Seeing Iron Man, taking him down, or, you know, kind of like stopping him, not, you know, super hurting him, but just stopping him. And then talking about, you know, dealing with whether he's a team player, whether he's here for us, whether he'll just listen to us or whatever. And still being like, I've got to go ahead and do what's best for my people. It's something that I really respect, because he's also dealing with this while dealing with losing his friend just maybe like an hour ago. I mean, he lost Cap like just about an hour ago, and we know that him and Cap were the tightest. So not only emotions does he have to be like, look, I got to compartmentalize all this stuff because we got to save the world, because we got this thing and people trying to take me down. So in the midst of all this, the moment between him and Shuri on the jet is touching, because there's a lot that was said without being spoken between those two. And I enjoy that so much about this show. Now I'll end with this. How did you guys feel about the Panther armor? Joan was boss, right? Joan was boss. I'm just saying it was boss. I like that whole setup. I was digging it. Let me know what you think about the Panther armor. Were you expecting to see it? Were you surprised to see it? Or were you like, you know what? I expected him to have some kind of cool stuff, because dude got everything. All right? He got everything. And then is the way he handled the situation at the border proper? You know, like, and the reason I'm asking you this is, once he passed the border, he could have been like, Shuri, here's the crown, everything's cool. I'm gonna go back with the Avengers. I'm not under arrest, but I'm gonna go back with them. We're gonna figure out this Cap thing. And then you kind of, you know, you save the world and you kind of please Avengers, so you kind of help both of them. Or is it like, look, I did my part. You didn't trust me, you didn't believe in me. And so if that's the case, then we were never really friends at first. So you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. And just from that, trying to figure out the way forward. And that's something that I think is interesting, but I wanna know what you guys think about that, because we know that he spent a lot of time cultivating these relationships, and now they seem to be extremely fractured. So holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you down in them comments. Let's talk Black Panther. This is a good show. This is just a really good show. So before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, the best way to get out of any sticky situation is just plans on plans on plans. Peace.